Hello Seahawks, I'm here with the lovely and one and only Coach Flanning. Today I'll be interviewing her on how life was in the 80s. Can you recall any popular sayings or slangs in the 80s?
Okay, we said dude a lot, gnarly, we like to throw in the word like, totally, and poser. Yeah.
Sorry. What were some popular songs or artists from the 80s?
Well, Michael Jackson was huge in the 80s. That was kind of the explosion of Michael Jackson. Madonna, that was the beginning of Madonna. Prince, that's when Purple Rain came out. Do you know what Purple Rain is?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of. You haven't seen the movie?
No.
Okay, so it was a movie and a record. Yes, record. And then groups like Wham, Adamant, stuff like Flock of Seagulls, very 80s type music.
Do you remember any popular films or TV shows from the 80s?
Yes, that was the time of The Breakfast Club. Have you seen that?
Yes.
So like The Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Terminator, the first aliens ever, Top Gun. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Okay. TV was like Cheers, Facts of Life, Three's Company, The Cosby Show. Those were all like the most popular things in the 80s.
Oh wait, I didn't ask about any toys or major games that became popular.
The 80s was kind of the beginning of video gaming, so Atari was big. It was the first Game Boy came out in the 80s, and back in those days, I was dropped off at the arcade. That's where you really went to play video games for the most part. And then Rubik's Cube was a really big deal in the 80s.
What kind of activities did teens do in the 80s?
Not really that different than what you guys do today. I don't know, went to the movies, hung out, went to the beach. Roller skating was probably a big deal versus skateboarding. We just didn't have cell phones and, blasted everywhere.
Can you recall any fashion trends from the 80s?
A lot of bad hair, a lot of perm, bright colors, a lot of leg warmers. I don't know. It was a funky fashion time. I can't really explain it. Scrunchies, you know what that is?
Yes.
A lot of scrunchies, parachute pants. A lot of people wear a lot of Michael Jackson inspired clothing, but yeah, that's about it on that.
How is life different today than from the 80s?
I think the biggest difference is obviously just electronics and social media. I don't think as teenagers we were really that different. It's just the whole world didn't know what we were doing all the time. It was just you were with your friends, you did what you did, and that was that. There was no cell phones. Once I left the house, I left the house. Unless I was at another friend's house, my parents couldn't reach me. They couldn't talk to me. So there was a lot of trust, I guess, involved. I think one thing that was really different is you really did get your driver's license at 16. The day you turned 16, everyone got their driver's license, which seems to be really different than today. But other than that, I don't think it was all that much different.